Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine. In today's tutorial, we will talk about the starting of the MS project, and we will start from the beginning of the project, how we should create a blank MS project file and how to start a project. So for that, first we will create a new plan. For creating a new plan, we will go into the file tab and file tab, then we will click into the new project. As you can see, we have a blank project and there are several other templates are readily available by the MS project, but since we will start our project, so we will start it from a blank project. Or if you want to work on a previous project or you have some templates with you, you can work on your templates, but for now we will start with a blank project file. As you can see over here, you can see the uh, project date, or the timeline which we can set by ourselves. So first of all, we will, like, as you know, like whenever we are planning, we have a start date in our mind and also a finish date, like if we want to finish it in some specific time. So for the first, we will set the start date of the project, for which we will go to the project tab. In the project tab, we will go into the project information. As you can see, in the project information, we can set the start date. We can set the other, like, as you can see, it's scheduling from a start date. We will set the start date, but if you want to back time the planning of the project or whatever it is, so for that you will select the finish date. But since we will start the project from the start date, so we will select a start date. Let's suppose our start date is you can say the first of the Jan 2020. Oh, sorry, it's since so we will start it from the second Jan, the first working day of the week. So here you can see our project is starting from Jan 1 to 3. You can, I don't know, sure if you can see that this dotted line which is showing the start date of the project. As like there is a possibility that we can lose our saved files, or sometimes some kind of error occurs. So for that we will save our work first. So for that we will go file, save as, and wherever you want to save the file you can save it. I will save it as a project one in my computer. You can save as whatever name you want to give it. So since we have saved the project, so before starting the project, as we know, there are some kind of non-working days in our project, like like in usual as usual in a week we work 5 hours in a week, and there are holidays on Saturday and Sunday. So first we will set the non-working days in our project. And there are also some other options, like whether our project is a 24 hours or a 12 hours project, whether there will be a night shift or not, or there are some other options. So for that we need to change everything in the project calendar. For that we need to go into the project, and in the project tab there will be a option in the sorry in the project tab we have different options like project information, change working time. But for setting the calendar, we will go into the project information. In the project information, the you can see that which what kind of a calendar we have selected. Whether you are there are three kind of options. First is a 24 hours, second is a night shift, the standard one is like a one in which we normally work from 8 hours a week, and there are holidays on Saturday and Sunday. So we will select a standard project, or you can select according to your project requirements. So after this, as we have set the calendar for the project, we will specify some non working days. There might be some holidays, like nowadays there is a new year coming up, so there are new year holidays which are kind of a special holidays which we need to specify in our calendar. For that we will go into the project, then again go into the change working time. So in the working time, here you can see already, since we have selected the a standard project for which our Saturday and Sunday is already off, you can see the working and non-working by their color coding. Since our is a special work, for that there are some exceptions. So let's suppose we will create exceptions for New Year holidays, which are starting from, let's suppose, since we have started from Jan 1, so we will add it in the end of for the next year, which is from, let's suppose we say it from 26th of Jan December to 31st of December. So these are our holidays which you can even seen by a color coding, like these are our exception days. You can set others also if you have. And second thing, like you can see in our working days, our working times are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., and then there is a 1 hour break from 12 to 1, and then again from 8 to 5. You can also change these uh, by going into the options. There is a default start time and default end time. This is one option, and there is another option. For that we need to go into the work weeks. Then we will, sorry, we will go to the exceptions. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, we can change our default time and default end time from here. And also these are a number of hours per day, the number of words per week, and similarly the days per month. We can change the details from here. And there are some also options of, like, there are some kind of a recurring non-working times. For that we need to go to the, again we will go to the uh, project tab, then the then in the properties section, and then we will go into the change working time. Here then we will go to the exception tab of the change working time dialog box. In the name field, enter a description of the recurring, like if we have a recurring uh, like if let's suppose we have a recurring holiday, we will say it a recurring holiday. Yeah, so this is a recurring holiday which we says, like it's we have it every month. So before that we will go to the start, then we will go to the details, and here we can set it as a like a range of reactants, like we whatever you want, and at the end of after one occurrence, two occurrence, like whatever you want, you can change these occurrence. And is it is a weekly pattern, is it a monthly pattern, or a yearly pattern? You have all the option. Let's suppose I say it's a monthly pattern, and it's 26th or day of every first month, or you can say the 27th day of every 1 month, or whatever it is. It's, you can set it accordingly, whatever you want to do it. And one thing more, like if you want to change the working times, you can also set it, like here is, since it's a non-working day, you can also make it a working times, and then you can change by manually. Let's suppose we set it, let's suppose we start it from 9, sorry, we will start it from 9 a.m. And you see it can start from 9 a.m., and accordingly you can change it. It's totally up to you. And there is another option of, if you want to set up a custom work week, like since we are using a standard one, but there is an option that you want to set up custom work week. For that we will again go to the project tab, then we will go to the properties, and again in the change working tab. See, for the for since now we are choosing a custom, for which we will go to the work weeks, and in the works week we will go to the details, and you see now in the details we have all the work. Since it's a use perfect project default times for these days which we selected it, we can make it as a non-working day. Let's suppose we want to make Saturday as a working day, so we set these as a set days to the specific working times. Like space from Friday we work from 9, sorry, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. we work, and then we have a 1 hour break, and we will start again from uh, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mm, it's 6 p.m. Or you can change if you want to select multiple. For that you need to select shift, and you can select Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and you can change the set these times, and you can change the details whatever you want. It's according to your project details. So these are the this is all the work which we done on the project calendar. Next, if there is a like if you want to change the project title and other properties, for that, or like for the entire project, for that you need to go to the file. You will go into the info, and in info tab, and you can see the project information here. In that project information, we will go to the advanced properties. In the advanced project, we can choose the title. Let's suppose it's a construction of a house. Title, you can give a subject, MS project training. Author, you can change the author name. Who is manager? Let's suppose Mike is the manager, the company is Parsons, or whatever it is. You can change the category, keywords, or comments. You can give it, this is for training purposes, etc. You can even give a hyperlink base if you want to. So this is all for today's video. In the next video, we will work on how to build a task list, or how to work on the create a project in our MS project. For that, we will go step by step, and I think it's enough for today's video. Thank you.